Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Positive Impact, unifying positivity and gaming. We have evolved from more than just a health and wellness podcast. We are gamers that focus on the brighter side of gaming, to bring positivity into perspective, to uplift one another, and to even make a difference. We're taking a more positive approach to gaming. As you can see, we have revamped the podcast. So instead of just solely focusing on positivity, we're integrating that into gaming. So while the podcast has evolved, as has the name, and we are working on revamping the logo as well as we speak. So I appreciate your patience on that. Okay. Let's see. Our topics for today are IGN's E3 Replacement, Inside Xbox Recap, and PS5 controller reveal. With the cancellation of E3, and now their digital event will follow the same path. IGN has stepped up to fill that empty space with its Summer of Games. This is coming from via IGN. IGN is proud to announce our new Summer of Gaming event, a global digital event set to begin this June to bring you the latest news and impressions around upcoming games and the next generation of console hardware. IGN will be collaborating with a number of partners for the Summer of Gaming, including 2K, Square Enix, Sega, Bandai Namco, Amazon, Google Stadia, Twitter, Developer Digital, THQ Nordic, and more. Expect more details in the coming weeks. The event will include live broadcast and on-demand programming featuring IGN's editorial coverage of the work of game developers from around the world. So IGN has a suite of programming planned to kick off in early June. So E3, as we all know, the live events have all been canceled, the physical events. So E3, MomoCon, DragonCon, GCX, Gamescom, mostly every event this year has been canceled, and a lot of companies are trying to take a more digital approach, and that was E3's attempt. But it seems that all these developers that they had, the plan was that they were going to kind of have a physical event, but with all these panels scheduled, the companies that had panels at certain times. Apparently, what they told these developers and companies were that they would have to showcase their game or whatever they have at that certain time. So the rumor is that they're like, no way, we'll just go ahead and announce whatever we have instead of just going their schedule. I'll go to my own schedule. So that's the rumor going on now. And I look forward to IGN's new Summer of Games. Okay, and now we have Inside Xbox, which happened yesterday actually. So this is coming from news.xbox today on our first Inside episode of 2020. We got a closer look at the single player campaign in Grounded, the upcoming survival adventure game from our friends at Obsidian Entertainment, revealed the latest Xbox Game Pass titles, discussing the recently revealed Xbox Series X tech, and gave reviewers the skinny on the most important things to know about the upcoming Gears Tactics. So Gears Tactics was built from the ground up, and it's slated for a PC reveal. and they said that they're going to work on a console reveal later on. So if you're not familiar, Gears Tactics is more like a strategy Gears type of game. It is Gears, but it's kind of like a chess, so it's turn-based strategy game. So I guess the closest to do it would be kind of like how Final Fantasy has a turn-based mechanic. That it's similar. And let's see what else we have. Let's scan through this. They showed us some in-depth look at some of the tech powering the Xbox Series tech, and our first look at the new Xbox wireless controller. Major Nelson pretty much just broke down the tech inside of it. And then the game bar on Windows 10 is getting a few updates. Oh, and they announced new partners for Windows 10 for PC. So Razer and XSplit will be directly integrated into the game bar for PC. And not only that, more titles are coming to Xbox Game Pass on April 13th. And not only that, they are expanding to more regions, to Japan and Korea. It's coming to console and PC for the first time in Japan, including Overcooked 2, Football Manager 2020, Stranger Things 3, and more, and whatever Game Pass has to offer. And xCloud has even more titles added to it. Sims 4, Unravel 2, Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, and the preview for xCloud is coming to even more regions in Western Europe. I just can't wait until the Series X, how they're gonna integrate xCloud into new console as well as PC, what have you. I cannot wait. I'm excited. Great things are coming. Sea of Thieves, no update, and that's pretty much it. And speaking of newer console, the PS5 controller has just been revealed, and instead of calling a DualShock 5, they're calling it the DualSense, and this is coming from our friends at GameSpot. Sony has given our first look at the new PS5 controller, calling the DualSense, shipping with the PlayStation 5 later this year. The DualSense sports not just brand new functionality and a host of fresh features, brand new look to match. A post on the PlayStation blog detailing the new DualSense controller makes note of the design decision to keep much of what gamers love about DualShock 4 intact, but despite holding on to some of the old controller's most iconic qualities, the DualSense has a lot of new features to bring into the next generation of PlayStation. And here's a quick rundown. There's a new two-tone color design, a new form factor, the light bar replacement, haptic feedback, adaptive controllers, and a rechargeable battery via USB-C, which is great. And that's not even the most exciting feature. It also has a built-in mic into the controller. It has a new create button similar to the Xbox Series X controller with the share button. So that's pretty much the same thing. We don't know for sure, but it seems that there might be a speaker on the controller as well. We just have to wait out for official response from PlayStation to find out for sure. And what's good about the design, it's something different, unique, but it also keeps the PlayStation design intact. And it looks kind of similar to the Xbox controller, but I like how they still kept true to PlayStation. Haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, rechargeable, built-in mic, create button. So the share button has been replaced with a new create button. Though Sony declined to share more details on how the new button is differentiated from the share functionality. Okay. DualSense marks a radical departure from previous controller offerings and features just how strongly we feel about making a traditional leap with PS5 from Ryan. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, I look forward to next gen, what Xbox has in store, what Sony has in store. We still haven't seen the console design yet. You just have to wait on Sony for that, how they're gonna release it. If they're gonna release it in stages similar to what Xbox is doing. And Google Stadia is, oh yeah, that reminds me, Google Stadia is free now, so you could simply sign up for it, and I'm gonna do that right now. Stadia, and I believe you get like 1 or 2 months of Pro for free or something like that. Let's see. Okay, so if you're interested in trying out Stadia, you can now sign up for free over at Google Stadia site. Google does say it's rolling out over the next 48 hours, starting today. So the free version might not be immediately available in every region just yet. So that's probably why. And this is coming from our friends over at The Verge. Actually, let's go ahead and download the app on my phone. I would recommend you downloading it. It's available on the Google Play Store as well as the App Store on Apple. So, Play Store, where are you? Found it. Okay. Let's see. Stadia. Install. Even though Stadia had a rocky beta launch, but I look forward for all the competition, because more competition leads to more innovation, which means we win in the end. If there's less competition, all these companies will not innovate and create even more tech and improving their consoles and hardware and what have you. It's very limited, but I look forward to what Google Stadia has in store for us. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I believe that's it. If you have anything else that I may have missed, let me know in chat, or let me know in our Discord server simply by clicking on the Discord image down below, joining our server, where we implore or focus on positive gaming. As always, if you like this show, if it's making a more impact into your life, let us know on social media. Let us know by leaving us a voice note. I may even be featured on future episodes of the show by visiting our landing page at anchor.fm/GG Positive Impact. Again, that's anchor.fm/GG Positive Impact. Have a good one, everyone. Stay positive, stay humbled, and stay blessed. See you all next time. Yahoo out!